What is up, Dragon fans, and welcome back to the next episode of No Man's Sky. We're back on the Frost World, and we have made significant improvements since last you saw me. First things first, we have a few upgrades to the base. It's made of metal, got some technology going. We have actually upgraded to our refiner technology. But that's not the most significant upgrade. The most significant upgrade is the fact that this is not the base. The base is through here. So coming up these teleporters, this is our base. And you might be wondering, well, Dragon, what's the difference? It's either in one place or it's in another. True. However, as well as being, made of metal and significantly prettier, we are rather high up. As you can see, I have built the base to be... Oh, that's weird. I've built the base to be pretty much as high up as you can build in the biome. Just because it was fun and I wanted to do it. So now we have a sky base. Oh, by the way, I discovered Sprint. That could have been helpful to save me some time. But yes, we have a sky base now. Let me give you the nickel tour. First things first, we've got the main way, our power generation. We have a battery of batteries that is pulling power. You can't see it because I've actually cloaked it. But we've got an array of solar panels on top. It's actually feeding wirelessly these batteries, and they charge all the live long day. There's actually enough power going into them that they don't run out before night's over. So we've got full power all day and all night. These two things over here are nutrient processors. If you've ever seen me get like meat and stuff from from having to kill animals and stuff like that, you can throw those in there and it makes food, and food can help you get your health back. This big old cube over here you might recognize from when we check out crash freighters. This gives us access to a portion of our inventory on the freighter, and that gets shared across any base with a storage cube just like that. Moving right along through this cool little holographic door, we actually have several. Actually, this terminal right here, exactly like the terminal on the space station, it gives us access to the Galactic Trade Network. And on either side of our hallway, we have landing pads, with the landing pad that our ship is on being at the end, which is super cool. More on that in a second. We have actually made significant upgrades to our ship, but we will get to that in a second. Let's go back over here because I have not shown you one of my favorite things yet. You come out here. There is actually a downstairs to this. This is the vehicle hangar. And I have 3 major vehicles up here. I actually have a mech down on the ground, but I want to kind of show off. We'll do the roamer. So this is our, what we call exocraft. We've been kind of touching on it as we've gone through the game, but this is actually mainly what you might explore planets with to go, do things. So it's basically a moon buggy. And I have built this hangar specifically so that I can do this. Woo! So there you go. I can launch out and then go explore the planet as I see fit. So this little roamer is actually pretty speedy. And when I come back here, I just park the roamer and get out. Welcome to Dracovia. That's my nice little message for anybody that visits. And I just go back up the teleporter. And if I want to resummon the roamer up there, I can. It'll disappear. This is a really cool thing. This is my Minotaur mech. I don't know if its primary purpose is combat or exploration, but it is very good at both. It feels rather slow, but when you jump, it actually covers significant distance. So it's actually super cool. Haven't put any upgrades on it yet, just because I haven't really wanted to do much exploring on this planet. But I just thought, you know, it's cool and I wanted to have it, so I took it. Alright, so let's park him back up here. Close enough. We've got a couple, where'd they go? Got a couple atmospheric harvesters going here. I'm probably just going to farm it a little bit, where you can actually pull radon out of the atmosphere of this planet, and radon's good for all manner of things. But yeah, so we're closing up for the night. That probably means that we need to head out into space, because we've got a lot to do. We're going to go find Artemis this time. And yeah. Before we... Well, we'll have to leave the planet to pulse drive over to that waypoint right there. So I'll explain that as we go. But most of you will recall, I started last episode by showing you guys the freighter and all that entails. In fact, we got some freighters up here. We won't go that far out. So literally the intro was me showing you how I discovered a freighter and bought a freighter. And then the rest of the episode, like the second thing I did was tell you that I upgraded my freighter. So, I did a thing. And this is my new freighter. The DMS Dragon's Pride. Basically, I came into a system. It was being attacked by bad guys. I defeated the bad guys. And in return, the captain said, "Hey, would you like this freighter?" And I said yes, because it's big and pretty and I love it and wanted it. So I took it. So I'll show you around the freighter real quick. I do want to show you just how awesome freighters are, because I don't feel like I gave it enough time last time. So come up here, sprint. Beautiful. So everything's still the same as far as this mission, bridge goes, except for the old freighter was run by Vakeen. This freighter's run by Gek. Yeah. No big deal. So outside we've got our life support station. Got our shield recharging station. Here we have a mission control room. It does not look like this group is back yet, so let's check. We've still got our storage rooms over here, which are great. Let's see if any of the other groups... Ooh, this one is back, so we can go ahead and debrief them. The way you can tell if a group is done is the ships will be green. The other ones were blue, and therefore that means they're still out on mission. Alright, so let's see how we did. Did a lot of... went 1,548 light years. Not bad. Ooh, got some storage augmentation. That's good. Probably apply that to the Dragon's Tooth. Ooh, look at all them. This is why you get freighters and frigates right there. That's because the units that you can get are just phenomenal. I'll introduce you to some new crew members. We have Hireling Fohin. He's a Gek. He helps me build new modules for my bases. So all that cool stuff you saw down on the planet, he had a hand in that. This guy over here is a Korvax entity, Ruziamina. Gender unknown. They are responsible for scientific improvements, so things like farming and crops and whatnot. They have a hand in that. Speaking of farming and crops and whatnot, we actually have a bountiful crop going on in here. I did convert this cargo room to a hydroponics bay. So all manner of crops that you would normally find on the surface, I am actually growing here. Including these things. Now, these Gravitino balls are tier 2 treasures. And you usually find them on planets with high sentinel activity. And they're worth a lot of money. And I found a way to grow them. So let's go ahead and harvest these guys. I want them producing as often as possible. Alrighty. So let's go to the galactic trade. See what everything is worth. I don't want to sell these at a loss because I mean, they're worth a lot, so it's usually worth holding on to them. The Gravitino balls I will sell at a loss because we grow them. They're pretty easy to come by now. The Artist Sponge, we're selling at 3% up mark. That's good. Let's see, we shouldn't have anything in our starship. This we will hold on to for the same reasons. The Geknip we can probably get rid of. Nitrogen salt. Yeah, so the rest of this we're going to hold on to. Now, on to the main event, which is tracking down Miss Artemis. We have successfully... Oh, by the way, visitors can come to your frigate too, or your freighter. But we have successfully translated all the words we need to translate, so now we're going to go down to the planet and see if anyone can tell us where her hand-drawn star chart can take us. Alright, well, you missed the mark, guy. I guess I'm the guy, so I missed the mark really bad on that. Alright, officer, you look like you're the guy to talk to. As I approach the life form, they spit into their own palm and bow to me. They issue only a single noise, grah. It is unclear if Artemis's translator is working. We will return the gesture. Grah, death, death. I'll ask him to calm down. The life form barks, snarling, spittle flying from the thing they call a mouth. I think I've just messed this up. I spit and bow, emulating the life form's strange motions. They scream, withdraw a dagger from the holster at their side, and slice open their own palm? Oh, well, this just took a turn. They laugh at me, offering their dagger. I'm going to do it. It's going to hurt, but I'm going to do it. Grimacing, I run the dagger along my own palm, a little blood emerging through my exosuit. The hull quickly seals itself. The life form appears to find my behavior hilarious. I think he's just making me do things. That's what that sounds like. Grahahaha! Interloper actually did it. Thinks it is Vikine. Thinks it is warrior. What do you want, pathetic interloper? Well, okay, great. I feel like a dummy now. Let's give him the star chart. I asked the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. What is this nonsense? This location does not exist, or the Vikine would know. Is it possible you made a mistake? The Vikine does not respond well to the insinuation that they may have made a mistake in analyzing the star chart data, shouting, "Death! Death!" I apologize and leave. Alright, so it seems like this is going to be harder to do than I thought. I thought we were just going to get a location, go see Artemis, save her silly, silly self, and be on our merry way. Return to space to say that you're in a place that doesn't exist. Well, this is unfortunate. Alright, let's do it. There you are. Bzz. I found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Let's tell her what happened. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher their star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. That's impossible. I can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Let's see how they got there. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, bzz, they've altered since I made that chart. Blinked out and bzz. Oh gosh, the stars are changing? That sounds like... I don't know. How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to bzz. Ugh. It's quiet at first, but it is there, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words, a sound as if glass could scream? Uh-oh. What is happening? They're coming for me. I can see them, smell them. No, 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 we need to save her. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, traveler. A gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now, I don't even know if the voice was real. What voice? That sounds troubling. The pathway collapsed when I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within there. What are the glyphs? I will come to you. They're gone. My data fragmented in the bzz. Well, great. I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't bzz. 16 bzz. Warn your face. It bzz. Please, not yet. I'm not bzz. This is making me really sad. The signal cuts off. As it crackles into oblivion, I hear a name through the static. Apollo. A frequency for Apollo has been added to my Hollow Terminus contacts. I need to find Artemis. This is not good. Let's move clear of here. We gotta summon the Nexus. Mechanical Moon, come! Alright. Got to go. There's no time to waste. I need to talk to you. What have you learned, traveler? What generates Artemis Entity's signal? The portal. I tell Nada how we failed to understand Artemis's location. I explain their strange messages, Apollo, and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Tell me what I need to do. Artemis slips between worlds, into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are small. Small. If they're stable and they're small, let's just go get to it. Nada is worried, traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis Entity does not remember Nada? She didn't mention you. What do I do? This is a puzzle. A trap or a tragedy? Apollo Entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. So there is no Apollo, or you just don't know who he is? If Traveler Entity is curious, Nada has advice. Yes, please. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas False Entity hunts Nada, but Traveler may seek them out, draw them away. I would love to draw them away from you. But I would like to find Artemis a little bit more. Alright. I don't know what to do. I don't need to talk about companion eggs right now. I need my... I'm going to just head back into space because I'm not getting anything here. Alright. Stress. Alright, Polo, give us the details. Boundaries are strange things, traveler friend. Most things stay where they belong. Other things, our home, Atlas, and now Artemis friend, slip between. Curious. Let's talk about some portals. Just devices, traveler friend. To be understood, copied, advanced. That is all we can do with this universe, yes? Appreciate it. Your curious mind is starting to get on my nerves. If we're gonna... Might we all fall somewhere strange like Artemis friend? Maybe we already have. Alright, black hole I don't feel like we need to talk about. Atlas station seems more likely. I will do it, friend, but please be careful. We would hate to see you leave us. Yes, me too. That would be quite unfortunate. Okay, I'm starting to don't like... Alright. Locate and activate a hollow terminus. Alright, so that's... I feel like we should go seek out this Apollo. Alright, here we are. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. Let's tune to Apollo. Good. Hello, sir. The transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. Identify yourself or I end this call. I am a friend of Artemis. No, you're not. Let's not be argumentative. Why am I not a friend of Artemis? Why do you use that word at all? Friend. It is just a label, a pretense to make you feel better about being alone. What? Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care about their weird dreams. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. What? You're not cool at all, bro. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. Artemis is in trouble, dude. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Apollo's demeanor changes. They appear uncomfortable at this news. Oh, now you're listening. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Yep, we're going to be compliant. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. Excitement? Cruel. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data, it's distorted, inverted. What does that mean? There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly. And the portals? Perhaps they are the key. My heart wants to tell you that life is worth more than money, but right now Artemis is in danger, so we'll agree. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? Sure. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. Great. I don't feel like I've done this well at all. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened. What do you know? Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. No, I think he knows something about where Artemis is. I'm mad. I'm not happy about this at all. Alright, let's bring the ship. Alright, so let's go meet Laughing Boy. Ah, friend, you have arrived as scheduled. All the proper permits have been filed and exciting new tools await you. Joy, I have plans to update both base and exosuit. Where is your base sited? What sort of hazard protection meets your needs? We definitely need more cold protection, I feel. Clever friend. May your home always be a sanctuary wherever you explore in the universe. Great, we got a thermal upgrade. Oh, that's a lot of salvage data. That's actually really good. That's it? Just go home? Alright, that's kind of making me mad. I mean, technically I've got a base on a paradise world too, so I really don't need anything. Alrighty. Well, we're home. The question becomes, what do we do about it? Here we are at the base. Alright, but what is the... It says expand and staff my home, but I've kind of done that on the freighter. Oh, return to Apollo with news about my staff. That's lovely. What a waste of time. Alright, let's talk to the boy. How's the base? Make sure you hire a few staff with it. What are units for, if not to assert dominance over your fellow lifeforms? But on to more important things. Better be how to find Artemis. If you're going to work with me, your experiment needs to be in good condition. Can't have you dying out there. Not yet, at least. You can find nanite clusters scattered in abandoned buildings and other damaged machines. Ironic, really. The same structures the Sentinels destroyed will lead to their deaths. Trade these nanite clusters with merchants and space stations to get the technology you need. I've done all this. Oh, and one last thing. Take this personal force field blueprint. You're gonna need it. Consider it a gift. My little investment into our partnership. I'm liking this guy a lot less. Pretty sure I already have that installed on my multi-tool. Sure do. No point in that whatsoever. So basically Apollo is teaching me how to play the game. I already know how to play the game. I really need to find Artemis. Clean the gunk off, then this thing shows me words. Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log. Continuation for analysis. When there is no explanation for a phenomena, it is a natural progress for intelligent beings to fill in the missing parts of their experience. On some worlds, the Sentinels are still worshipped as avatars of an all-seeing deity. Drones are considered sacred, sent by an unseen god to ensure that they live in enforced harmony with the environment around them. There is a disturbing commonality to many elements of their theologies, a recurring visual symbol of a crimson sphere and the promise of an end time soon to unfold. Interesting. I discovered something coded deep in the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my own journey. And then we get nanites. Yay! Now what? Where am I going? Oh, he wants me to go buy something with nanites? Bro, I didn't need to be here. I've got 1,500 nanites. I could have just gone and bought the thing. Ampo interloper, a weapon to Rapanan fear into all. All sentinels will guala, gueua, vakin. Sure. Alright, offer nanite clusters. And I got a bulk caster module. I don't care for that. I will probably just sell it later. Alright, I don't feel like I need to install that. It's just going to be a waste of time for the both of us. Alright. You are not alone. Hey! That seems familiar. What's going on? I know you, traveler. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. Who is this? This is like the third or fourth time we've gotten this message. Bzz. There is no need to hurry. That's spooky. Who are you? There is no need to hurry. Artemis is in danger. Bzz. You will find us when the time is right. And see, I thought this was the Nexus, and then we found the Nexus, and now we're talking to this unknown signal again. So is this Atlas? Are we being spoken to by the Atlas? The Crimson Liar? The Falsity? Whatever. Alright, that was weird. Are you ready? Make sure you are. This job isn't going to be a small one. You might not be headed back to that base of yours for a while. Well, luckily my base is really my freighter, so it can come with me. Good. Let the hunt begin. I've detected a Korvax installation on that world of yours. The interference in your transmissions is a giveaway. It might be disguised in the style of another species, but don't be fooled. The synthetics delight in espionage. You are a Korvax, sure? I'm not robotic. I was born just like you were. But this is no world for flesh. My brain, what organs I have left, everything was transferred into this shell. This is who I am. How did this happen? I took my revenge when the time came. That is all you need to know. Oh, so that was not... He was not volunteering for that. So, start from the hypothesis that the Sentinels are using these portals to get around. How do they activate it? We need to observe. We need to summon them. Oh, you're gonna have me go blow something up. That's awesome. And what better way than to attack a secret Korvax facility? They are both robotic life forms. Too much in common. Too much coincidence. Enter the factory and hack the terminal within. If we gain data about the Sentinels, good. If not, we'll have summoned enough of them to trace any energy spikes on that world of yours. The portals will be ours in no time. Alright, let's go do this. Apollo nods at me. For the first time, I sense respect in their gesture. The approximate coordinates for the hidden facility are logged into my starship's navigation computer. I feel like we're dealing with a lot of, like, approximations. Alright, we're doing this landing thing again. Alright, so these guys are going to drop any second now. Here's the thing, I've basically upgraded my gun so that before they have a chance to attack me, I should be in. Or not. This is why we have that. Oh, that's a geology cannon. I need... Where is it? Where is it? Plasma launcher. Here we go. Boom! Alright, let's get inside. Yes. Repair. 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 Sodium. Alright. Let's make some sodium. Boom. Bzz. Bzz. Hurry up. The terminal houses an upgrade module for my exosuit. However, I find few clues for Apollo. It seems the Korvax within left this world many years ago. Or many days ago. Apparently recalled on a priority transmission to their species flotilla. Something has them worried. Let's probe the factory logs. This place seems to have been more than just a factory. It was a home to the Korvax who lived within its walls. It appears that they were experimenting with autonomy from their collective. Let's examine the video feeds. One of the internal sensors has recorded movement within the facility. It shows me footage of the vents at my feet. There is something in here with me. Let's shine a light on it. It is a small, hairy creature, shaking and afraid. It cries out. The animal appears to have lived here for quite some time. There is a nest in the corner, vestiges of food upon a small dish, even a few clumsy toys and trinkets. The animal seems to have been a companion to the Corvex. My scanner tells me that the creature is gravely ill. It will die no matter what intervention occurs. Let's feed it. I feed the creature. Nervously, it takes the carbon and begins to eat. A few moments later, it violently coughs up much of its little meal, only to try to continue the process, shivering with every mouthful. Aw. We move on from the factory complex, leaving the animal to its fate. Let's grab some things before we go. Get some nanites. That seems to be everything available. We got organic and inorganic animals. Aha, can't hurt me. Booyah! Good work. Your attack on the factory paid off. Did you get any useful data? Not really. No matter, we have what we need. I recorded countless signal flares when the Sentinel started to appear. Energy streams sparked beneath the planet's surface, moving from monolith to monolith. We must be on the right track. Examine these structures. They are all linked. I know it. I'll attune your scanner to the Sentinel energy signals. We shall soon have our prey. Good luck. I'll speak to you on the other side. Meanwhile, we are getting shot at. Space battle! Alright. I need to go to the anomaly. Where is the anomaly? There you are. Oh, crud. That's the problem with space battles. They interfere with your pulse drive. There we go. Come on. There we go. What new knowledge, traveler? Is Apollo entity known to you? This is Apollo's plan. A traveler entity that is not known to Nada, yet they know Artemis entity, who themselves no longer recall Nada. You bring news that alarms Nada. What else does our home fail to see? Nada looks troubled. They retreat into themselves. What do I do? Polofriend has kept us safe. Nada's carapace has been Nada's only for many years, outside the cycle of data. We help ourselves escape those who might process our reality. Nada has peace here. Those who hunt us cannot see us. Nada does not want it to end. But better to understand, to know what comes for us. Do not stop on our account. Okay. Oh, why did I get Quicksilver? Okay. Alright, guys. I think we're going to call it here. This has brought some troubling news to light. I thought this was going to be a simple rescue op, and turns out it's not. This might be a little bit of a longer episode. I've been trying to keep these under 40 minutes, but because of all the new upgrades and stuff that I showed you, this will probably be a little bit longer. But anyway, I hope you had fun. This has been enlightening, to say the least, but can't wait to see where the story takes us. As always, be happy, be healthy, but above all else, stay safe. I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye.